Stood. I will bear the I don't see what's so awesome about it, though. Does he really think
I thought you might say that. How's your progress?
Quite promising, actually. Remember how I asked you to look up some files for me? That stuff on the Nazi-Kreuz Institute.
I thought Alain was...
And?
I would applaud them for it. That would...
For all we know, once you die.
Hey, come on out. They're back.
Huh? You're back? And your head's still screwed on?
What does it look like?
Excuse you. I am perfectly composed.
Glad you're okay. Yes, it's a huge relief.
Worry?
We were worried.
Hey!
The Traveler and I were already friends. You are free.
I must say, I was quite surprised when Mr.
We discussed this on our way back as well.
He said he knew what he was. You didn't have to
Well, I'm thoroughly...
Is he back? Is he really? Traveler! It's really you!
You can finally...
It's great to
It's nothing. Oh, yeah, good point.
What?
Everyone, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you while I was being held captive.
The three moon goddesses.
Utter blood.
While everyone was gone, Nefer and I made an interesting...
Called it. Getting rid of a pesky troublemaker like her is like trying to clean up after a crumbly cake.
Our next step.
A place where...
It sounds like... The question is...
We considered that...
Indeed not.
Nicole!
I do, in fact. You wonder, but where Miss... What about... All things do? In the beginning, no moons adorned the sky. They were shadowed, but then one day...
Like I thought. No more paths back to reality have emerged. But how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for. The further I travel, they can just materialize out of thin air.
You are the moon goddess. But... Please, there's no need.
I find that a little difficult to believe.
The way you used my own power against me was... And then, in the final moment before I was thrown into this space...
Mr. Dainsleif.
Right. It was so... When I first got here, how I cursed and devoured. I tore everything here apart. I was consumed by the desire to leave this place and have... But to no avail. This is the second time I've entered this space. Though I have no memory of the first. I was torn to shreds the moment I entered. But this time I survived. It must be partly because of this new body. And partly because of all the Kuvaki.
Are you the sort...
Not all of it. Some, but there was already a degree of abyssal power here, before I entered. And like a...
Tried to...
Yes.
What do you mean?
The voices in my head, and then...
Her?
Thelindis. My...
Never mentioned that she saw a memory of Thelindis leaping into the...
More precisely, I saw her after image. Anyway, why have you come here?
If I hadn't escaped through the moon gate, my friend...
You'd like to know how I know. Would the one who resurrected me said so. I could hear it deeply. Dottore. He'd been collecting fragments of my... I had no interest in his research. But being as corroded by the abyss as I was, we were aligned as far as hunting the moons and recovering my strength were concerned.
So that's...
Moon Goddess?
What?
I know this, but this is the...
What do you...
I'd like you to take a message to Thelindis for me.
So...
Yes, I can sense that some part...
Why don't you go...
I can't. All I can see is a glimpse of her, walking away. Just like the moment when I last saw her in life. In return, I will clear these abyssal obstacles for you. No. Yeah. I'm tired.
What do you... Is it okay? Like the part where...
Love, we hit too much. There. The abyss will no longer stand in your way.
Even though Mr. Dainsleif felt he had to fight you, he said that you'd be...
Why?
Because...
I know this will sound strange coming from me, but...
He kept his word. The abyss is no longer obstructing my path. Is that Thelindis? She wasn't... Hello, Miss Thelindis.
Who are you?
You can call me Columbina.
Rerir? My Rerir? Is he well?
He's... doing better than he was.
Better than he was, huh? Sounds like he's had a pretty
Others have had a rough... And I'm not just...
So,
Are you sure you...
yes. This is my opportunity to learn the truth. No matter how hard it...
I admire your courage. However, time is... Rerir had seeds of hatred in his heart, and many people nursed them for their own ends. On some level, everything he did was to try and find a way to see you again. But in the end, he came to regret his mistake. Beyond that, he did not say specifically, but I'm sure that you've...
I'm sorry, Miss Columbina.
It's all right. Well...
Wait.
I know. I intend to...
Without a moon marrow.
You could say that.
I see. I often think... And it's not just me. I must see... Thinking back... I was suddenly... Rerir was one of the Finster King's retainers. I wanted to help. At the time, it was only... I couldn't... I'm sure it would... But I was... I know I'm never getting out of here. But you're different. You can make it, and I want to help you.
How do you plan to help me?
Have you noticed the golden energy that exists here? Based on my past research and I can share what I've learned and help you understand. think you just might... Now, also, I've been speculating about where the documentation... I have no way of verifying.
Understood.
I'm the one about Rayrear.
It wasn't your...
That's not true. But enough about that. And may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again. Rayrear? You're there, aren't you? I cannot see you, because you exist in the future. I expect we'll be trapped in this prison of space-time for all eternity. But please, gaze upon the past, and then sit for a while. Let's find a place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
How long have I been walking? How much further till I reach the end? Is there even an end to be found? Everything's getting blurry. Have you come But how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for. The further up, they can just materialize out of thin air.
Miss Nicole explained that the moon...
Why do...
Also, remember what Sandrone said?
Technically, the result of the scan... In other words,
Yep. We have no way of staying up to date on whether she's dead. But at least she's Yeah. She's a tough... As much as it pains me to say it, we've got no chance of beating Dottore in a straight-up fight. He's much too powerful. It wouldn't... That maniac is going to devour And I know that even she was no...
we're not giving up on saving her, whether she can defeat Dottore or not.
Right. No one's trying to argue that we can only justify saving our friend because it will help save the world. This is about...
So...
Absolutely.
Duh! She's part of the king! Yes, I know. Anyway, I'd probably get there if I could continue my calculations, but the problem... Computing power? You mean, you need more No. The issue...
That's a tricky problem.
René de Petrichor of the Nazissenkreuz Ordo once foretold the fate of the world. But however, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly different from my own. Ugh, this is so annoying.
What do we do then?
You don't... And I need accurate results, not fake prophecies. Where the... Anyway, time to shelve the discussion on technical difficulties. Being a killjoy isn't very ladylike after...
Either way, we've done what we can.
Hat guy? Is he hinting that we should...
Let's go somewhere a little more private. You know that Dory went back to Sumeru, right?
Yeah, she mentioned she was...
Things aren't looking good for Notcry. She's gone to spread the word so that Sumeru has a chance to... From what I know of Dottore, there are two possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is, he'll easily devour everything eventually. The first fall he's all in the desert of Sumeru. But creating... Now he has the Trilunar Authority. His power is leagues beyond the common people. Either way, Dory will inform lesser... The Seven will have some recourse available. If so on the...
That's good.
There's a word for people who are...
Maybe it sounds greedy to you. And probably naive too. But whatever you call it, battles are fleeting. But the will to fight is a long...
Why do you always feel the need to do the right thing? No one is born to... I mean, who's gonna criticize you if you fail, or give up?
Don't take this the wrong way, but... Dottore said something similar to me. I guess the Fatui attracts people who don't believe in save...
Not necessarily. It's less about belief for me. I just want to know how determined you really are. After all, I don't owe any...
You look kinda worried.
If your arch-nemesis was about to achieve their ultimate goal,
That's true. Dottore is about to become an omniscient, omnipotent deity. Still, you're calmer than I expected.
Obviously, I have to admit that my past self was a reckless fool who misunderstood not only the point of revenge, and as much as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not gonna get it by... Too bad it never taught me any other virtues, though. So, I'll get to that. First, tell me...
Just like Paimon said, she's a friend.
How much do you trust? This is a serious question.
Although she's with the Fatui, she has her own... I see no...
If you say so. In that case, it can be solved. But it...
How much?
Sometimes your heroism really backs me into a corner. Come on, let's go talk to her.
One, traveler. Hey there.
Paimon's here too! She was just helping them sort through their things. That was
Well, you said.
Albedo.
I see. If I might.
I needed to predict the future of the entire world.
I see.
About that, it's been
Oh, with the traveler's help?
actually.
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah, it was him. Wow!
But...
Come with me. Hat guy?
Hat Guy!
Hat guy mentioned.
That's right. He and the traveler came to see me. Wait, what? You have a
Would you calm down? Why do you always react so hysterically to.
Excuse me? How would you know? You shouldn't be.
Oh, please. It doesn't take that long to figure.
Where does a mere student get that kind of confidence?
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission.
Huh? Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain myself.
Okay, fine. I'll hear you.
This world.
Easier said. Wait, is that what you're suggesting?
You should be able to tell.
Yeah, I noticed. The technology.
Conrian, to be precise. I'm what puppets need: an energy source and processing power. The artisans who built them sought out the material.
You.
The Traveler and I have talked it over. He's willing to vouch for you. So, it was built using wood from a silver white tree.
Conrian technology and Irminsul wood. Are you sure about this?
I can put two and two together. Yes. No need.
I won't lie to you. This has never been done before.
Doesn't matter.
Did you two actually talk this through? Is he... Are we really
Yes, we discussed it. The bottom line is, he trusts me. Let's give it a shot, shall we?
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from. But for whatever reason, I'm very close. This is what the core looks like.
A silver white brand.
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right? In theory, he should be fine. Beyond that, all I can say is that I'll try my best to avoid risk.
I think I know why you called us here now. Someone needs to watch over his body.
Correct. He said that the only...
He will have our...
Aww. On a more...
The worst case scenario with the core removal is either a system reset or a total loss of function. A core is completely different from a heart. It's like another vital organ entirely. I never believed it could, but in the end, it turns out the core was more... Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? If I have already experienced, part of me wants...
Sanjoni will succeed, won't she?
She will. We all have to persevere.
That's right. And I'll protect you all until the moment...
Sonnet. Oh, goodness. You call him the hyposelenia. What a love it was. A joint effort. Friends. Huh? Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted. Do you mean the... Wow, you sure know a lot. Oh, it's all right. You could say we were, too. When did you get here? How long has it been? I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been... We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. Don't worry, they're both really nice.
years! I'm back! And look who I've brought with me! It's our lovely little sister, born in...
The pleasure is all mine.
Allow me to introduce you to This is Arya. And this is Canon, goddess of the Frost Moon. Canon, don't you think Hyposelenia's power is...
It's fine.
You seem shy.
Could you tell me? Please.
This is where
What?
You're
No, please.
Nibelung. Our original master created us.
But he left the
Day and night.
The great...
The heavenly...
Is that what lead... We coexist?
Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest...
And you didn't...
No. We wanted to know... All right.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward... They would even...
Only this.
Right. I did
The ancestors of the Frost Moon Scion.
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures...
And so began the War of Funerary Flame.
So, that's the
Well, who won in the end?
As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won, although it came at a great cost. They remained in Teyvat, and the world's original master, the Dragon King Nibel.
And what of the moons?
You can tell us the truth, Columbina.
Only the Frost Moon remains. But it has been cast beyond the false firmament. The eternal and iridescent moons were both shattered.
So death finally came for us in the end.
Sonnet.
But you're still here.
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina. Our souls may endure with...
Then we shall disappear.
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to us. If anything, we owe the... If only we'd decided to act sooner.
All the more reason not to spend this time in Instead, we should focus... Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here?
Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. And identify nodes of potential change. Secondary process, scan for moons. Still 4. The number of moon marrows hasn't changed. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about the moons all along? Variables. I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a... But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons... Wait! I've got it! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. Initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter, moon marrow. I don't care if they're natural or artificial. Get them out of my search result. Why? It says 3 moons still exist in Teyvat, even after excluding the moon marrows. But we know for a fact. Redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No, scrap that. Narrow it down to moons that have lunar authority and... Why? What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
So, you think that the moon's reflection...
Yes,
It would explain a lot. It would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable to leave. And why—
In the message—
the fact that she's—
So you're saying—
Yes. I've been giving— This could also—
Sounds like a plausible— The question is—
Hello? Not only is Colin... I'm still unclear on the details.
Truly amazing.
I'm sure we all feel the same.
I'll keep my calculation.
How can the dead moon still live? And Luanatar...
It's...
Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Teyvat.
Have you ever tried?
Of course. Between us?
It's like the
In that case...
Sorry?
There are passages through which you can make small-scale changes to... Or am I the only one who can use those passages?
Kuvaki.
You don't know? It's... a unique...
Oh. Well, it's true that the moons first rose up from the part, but the...
What?
Could you show us some of this...
Okay.
Isn't that just your power?
What? But it's everywhere in Nodcry. In the air, in the land.
How curious. This Kuvaki certainly did not exist anywhere in the world.
Let alone influence living creature.
This is so strange. Why would their reality differ so much from...
Columbina, you're looking for more than just a way out of here, aren't you?
Yes. If I am to help my friends...
You mean...
This sound... The three moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them into one goddess would be a very painful process.
I know.
Even so, let's say we successfully transfer our authority to you. Niblin constructed this realm specifically to prevent us from using our powers to interfere in his war. No moon goddess can leave this place alive.
What if I don't leave alive?
Where do we even start? How are we supposed to figure out what we're meant to do to help Columbina?
Columbina?
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you think she'd leave us a message? You don't think she'd write it down on a stone tablet somewhere and...
Columbina may not talk a lot, but she...
Let's review what we know. This is... She... So, if she wanted to tell us... Oh. Traveler, you once said that those golden What if Columbina left Luanatar here, not just as an anchor to the real world? If she is part of Columbina, and Columbina knows that I can see past events through her...
Oh yeah! Like when you peeked into Rarer's...
Nefer, wait! If you're right about this, and you can really see past events through Luanatar...
Oh, I know. Looking at Rarier's past in Conria was already enough of a strain on my eyes. It'll surely blind me. But it's our only chance.
Boss.
We spoke about this once, a long time ago. Do you remember what—
But...
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's come a lot earlier than either of us. I need to know you'll honor our agreement, Yehoda.
Yes.
Are you sure you don't want some time to think this through?
What is there to think through? I should have gone blind after our battle with Rarier. Frankly, it's almost...
Then at least let me take some precautions on your behalf. And if you really do lose your sight, I'll visit your office.
Oh, please, anything but that. I was actually ready to go through with this. Are you trying to scare me into backing out? All right, enough chit-chat.
All done.
Good. Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
Between the Trilunar Authority, Kuvaki, I think time to go talk it over with.
It seems you have reached. I'm all ears.
I hope it's not. Come on.
Have you figured it? Tell us.
What? What are you saying? How can the dead be reborn? And how will you inform these future friends of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this place. And even if you found a way, what if they never find the message?
No.
Come again?
They will find my message.
I'm not following.
It's quite simple, really. First, I will leave my soul here.
I see it.
Your soul? You mean you're a divinity?
Yes. I once left a portion of my soul in the future. One so small that this prison barely noticed anything. In this very moment, she can resonate with my soul. When the time comes, I believe that she can serve as an anchor to pull my soul from here back to the future reality.
Just as gravity connects the worlds.
Exactly. In a similar way.
But how do you just leave your soul here?
On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal who entered this. Her body is long gone, but her soul and before that,
So...
Still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant when you said you wouldn't leave alive?
Yes. I shall turn my body into moonlight. That power shall protect the land and quietly blend into it, awaiting my soul's return in the future. However, I cannot do this on my strength alone. I would need your help to do this, so I'm humbly asking for your
Oh, dear sister, you need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but remnants of a bygone. You, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future. Don't forget, we are your sisters, your family.
Arya's right. Actually, I've always wanted a little Now...
Canon?
I'm sorry. I know this is a bold request.
Oh, I was just... thinking. You cannot... For the three of us, if your plan can save them, and save Not Cry. Besides, the three of us have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them.
Canon.
Still?
Certainly.
Why do you cover your eyes?
Yeah, I was curious about that too. But it seemed personal, so I didn't want to intrude.
There was a time I wished to hide my feelings.
I see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see the false. Promise me this, Columbina. I'm sure that you know this already, but that... Give me your hand, Columbina. Arya,
Okay.
All right.
We once were the song sung for eternity, but now it is you who must continue to sing.
We once were the tides in the great...
We were the messengers of madness and...
We are... Yes. We have transferred the authority over all three moons. From this moment on, she is the Tri-Lune Goddess, the one and only moon goddess of this world.
Thank you. Thank you, my sisters.
Now go. And do...
Be aware
I understand.
Sisters! Oh, my body... It feels...
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells.
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just as it...
We have one final request. Could you use the Three Moons' power to send us back into the real world now that we have lost our powers? It's just... We would like to...
Of course. Sonnet. Don't... I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss. Not to be afraid. Don't forget. I'm so glad to have a big...
I'm okay. I'm not
It looks like... This is goodbye, sisters.
Goodbye, Columbina.
Take care of this world in our stead.
I will. And now, it's time for me to bid farewell to my body. May it become the moonlight. So this is why Notcry was not always home to Kuvaki. It only appeared after I poured my body out upon this land. And only this Kuvaki responds to me because it is me. My body. And the golden energy I've encountered on my way here was, in fact, that very soul. O power Tri-Lune, eternal moonlight. I, Columbina Hyposelenia, lay aside my body. Let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the future. May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon. Until the time comes for me to return home.
Loud to see that? Is anyone? Can you still see? How many fingers am I?
I see 2 fingers, and a look of sheer terror on your...
Truly astounding, Miss Nefer. Your eyes have glimpsed the very ends of the world. Or is the credit for this miracle due to Miss Lauma? It seems that even time itself is no match.
Surely you jest, Mr. I suspect we have Columbina to thank. There is always a great price to pay.
She chose the perfect method of getting a message to us. Despite being separated by time and space, we're seeing the same possibility.
We still don't even know if she's okay right now. But
We'll get you back somehow.
Well, based on the information we now have, let's figure out our next moves.
Thanks to these gentlemen, we have the civilian.
Miss Androna,
So far, so good.
there's still a lot.
Our plan is clear.
There's just never enough time.
all right, we'll do our part too.
Yeah.
Energy can dilute, but I'm no expert in building elemental defenses. Sounds like something out of the advanced elemental theory section of the library. Whew.
You seem quite troubled.
Well, yeah.
You were the...
Yeah, I could have been faking it through that whole meeting for all you know. Who's just...
Oh gosh.
Still, things have never looked bleaker than they do now.
Oh, you think? Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Tevat has faced annihilation many times in the past, but it also gave us you, didn't it?
Hey, don't give me that. It's not like I'm anyone special.
I disagree. Every human born in this world is special. We angels have always believed that.
In that case, this humble human being has a big favor to ask of you.
I thought you might say that.
I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, sent you here precisely to help us in this difficult time, yes?
Well, that has less to do with her wisdom and more to do with my power.
Of course, of course. Well, Durin's... It's not real if Miss Sandroni's calculations... Anyway, it's up to us.
Are you asking me to help you with building the defenses?
No. I'd like you to prepare for what comes next. When he eventually reaches us, we will have to fight him. You were an angel once and a mage now. I'm asking you to lend us your protection.
Oh. Can I take it that you're triggering the terms you fought for during our three-way talks?
Well, technically those terms were about protecting Mondstadt. But if you're happy to agree to the change in location, then yes, let's do that.
You're cashing in on this.
Well, yeah. The way things are going, I might not get another chance.
Very well. The mages have heard the knight's plea, and we will respond. To tell the truth, Alice and I had already discussed how we might help you all, so I didn't come empty-handed. I always like to be prepared.
This is... wow. Yeah. This is great. Seriously, thank you.
It's been many long years since I had a chance to dazzle humanity with a little divine intervention. To humbly serve as a reliable and responsible guide. Anyway, Knight of Boreas, please accept this gift in recognition of your great virtue. Go now. May the angel's blessing deliver you safely to your...
Try and stop me!
Ah, you're here.
Sandrone! How are things going?
Glad you asked.
Hey!
Whatever.
Wow! We've never seen something like this before.
This meter once it's finished.
What do you mean, deliver it? Can't you just tell us over the Dodo community?
Whatever. I'll share the data. There.
Wow! Look at that!
About time you recognized my genius. Took you long enough. Anyway, that's all. I'm kinda...
Yes, Miss Moonchanter? What are you
You always address me in the strangest way.
Yes,
Not as such.
uh-huh. That's my name.
The point
Meaning what?
that
Is that how you...
Never! Wilma!
Paimon,
Just swinging by to...
Don't worry about...
and I give my... Hold on. You're both in good shape.
You're welcome.
Paimon will keep it...
I'm glad to hear.
Sure thing!
Thankfully, Miss
Golden Flame. Based on the situation...
Albedo! Durin!
Hello there.
Are you well rested?
That's good to hear. As per the plan, as to Tor,
We fought, I believe...
Traveler,
Plans! How's everything coming up?
fairly wet.
Ooh!
To be honest, I am concerned.
Seeing you get into the zone like this really puts
I consider rest well.
Here they come.
As we
get ready, everyone. Take your position.
Let's begin.
I'm at the ready.
What a waste of time!
It's your
Change of plan.
Water jet! Wipe out!
The night coming. Observe.
Another one?
Close your eyes.
It's your skull!
With one heart, we pray. These creatures cannot stand against us.
Oh, fighting talk. Just don't let your guard down.
That goes without saying. I'm hardly the risk taker in this group.
Excuse me?
The abyss is burning shadow! Moments of birth. Come into being. Huh, that was easier than I thought.
Naturally.
What do you mean? Is it because as created beings go, we're of a higher level than them?
Very good. You understood what I was...
Water jet!
Beware the creatures of the night. Observe. Do you fear the dark? People have always used fire to drive away wild beasts.
Wouldn't a lantern work just as well?
You read my mind, my dear friend. I was just about to say that.
All right then, dear friend. Bring the light!
Observe.
The deception ends here. No more lies. It all adds up.
Water jet!
You're looking well. I trust you've had a good couple of days.
Dottore.
It's actually a good thing, in my view. If the subjects of my experiment were to die prematurely, and so, we are no longer on the same level, but you are nonetheless worthy of my respect. A creator god should be merciful and gracious after all. And in any case, it is only right that before I end your lives, the experiment begins. With the marrow of the three moons in my hand, behold the false moon's fall!
Go!
No more lies. Can't hide the truth.
Close your eyes.
That poor lost lamb.
Wipe out!
The mystery unravels.
That's more like it. Some results of value.
With one heart, we pray. Boris?
The night comes. Observe. Close your eyes. Keep your distance. Be silent. Go!
The first. Like an ant in my palm.
I've been moved inside another space, and it's sealed off. Looking at the structure of it, it seems like Dottore intends to trap us here. There's no exit. Our endurance is about to be put to the test.
Go!
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
Be shackled.
It all adds up.
Entrance to me.
Go!
With the marrow of the three moons in my hand, behold the false moon's fall.
Can't hide the truth.
How dull.
It all falls into place. It all adds up.
You barely managed to tell me, where will you try scurrying off to next?
Looks like Dottore has opted for a divide and conquer strategy. But we will not allow him to triumph. Now, I shall pray for our victory.
Water jet!
No more lies. It all adds up. Seek within. No more lies. Absurd. It all falls into place.
Found.
Can't hide the truth.
Did you honestly think that would be
No more lies.
Water jet!
It all adds up. It all falls into place.
Keep it up. I'm still open.
Can't hide the truth.
Pathetic. Refer.
The mystery unravels.
Be
No more
annihilated.
lies.
That which cannot stand against me.
What's this supposed to be? A knockoff version of the space colony we got trapped in? There really is no way out. We'll see about that, Dottore.
No more lies.
Go!
In my opinion, I am not intended to take more teammates from you. Do you have a choice here? Obey, and I can release them. Excellent deal.
Water jet! Go! Go!
I'm aware you've been working on some little tricks to surprise me with, but my guess would be that you're trying to bring Columbina back. But then, I always found their friendship to be a curious. Speaking of Columbina, I once saw her as like a younger sister. But then one day she suddenly decided she would refuse to take part in any further. It's such a pity.
You're not fit to be family to her.
That I can't deny. So many people, all obsessed with playing out the same tired old. And then there's you. You had every but I maintain that I approached you in good faith. So, I will offer you another chance. Will you work with me? You have until I count 1, 2, 3.
Not in a million.
What a pleasant surprise. I didn't think you'd join us all the way up here.
You're as sick and twisted as ever. Don't fool yourself into thinking anyone's grateful for the chances you're offering them.
Sandrone?
Funnily enough,
Gone to waste?
I said that everyone would get one chance. And you've used yours to march right back into the lion's den. I was planning on... Is this your life's work? This piece of trash? Your formula runs too slowly, Sandrone. You put your hope for success on others instead of fighting dirty. That is why you have failed. Now, whom should I slay first? Any volunteers? No one? How nice of you to leave the decision to me. Oh, how unexpected. Sandrone, any last words for me, comrade?
Is there anything you wish for?
Not really. But I've always known what I don't want. Go to hell, Dottore.
No!
And now, you have failed.
Sandrone!
Now you see how fragile mechanical contraptions are. Just a gentle tap, and they fall to pieces. However keen of an inventor Sandrone may have been, her death spells the end of the formula that was running inside her body. Of course, I have to commend her for making it this far. As her colleague, I have to admire her stubborn tenacity. Now, it is time for you to take your place by my side. My count was interrupted, but the second chance I extended to you still stands. Once again, you are welcome to join me. By now, I'm sure you have gained a greater appreciation for the power and authority I wield. What? Not in the mood to... I'll change the topic to something more objectively, but her inability, but regrettably.
Dottore, maybe this is news to you, but people can change. Columbina surprised you when she escaped. And I think Sandrone would surprise you too.
Change?
You can twist the truth however you want, but I see it clear as day. You're the one who can't trust other people.
Is that... By this point, what can you hope to... It is pointless to fight on. You've already lost.
Wrong. You can't win this, Dottore.
What?
My formula can get us 90% of the way. It will connect you to Columbina. Then, I will bring the formula's output to the Traveler's side. For the last 10%, do whatever it takes. Just bring the moon down.
The moon will never be yours!
I turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nodcry. My soul, I leave here to inform my future friends. Lastly, I will hide the Trilune Authority within the Frost Moon. And when my body, soul, and authority are reunited, finally...
Columbina!
It's been too long. I'm back. Stay focused on the battle, Trevor.
What a touching reunion. Though I personally find myself repulsed by the sight of weaklings huddled together for war. Now, quite finished patting yourselves on the back. Show me how long you can struggle before you drown!
Watch out, Columbina! Manipulate space itself!
I know. Wait for the right moment. We'll strike together.
Moon's remnants fall!
Surge!
Bombs away!
Leaving openings on purpose. Pathetic.
Water jet!
your stubborn resistance.
It's over, Dottore! Time to pay for your fool!
No longer must the world cower in the cold night.
So close. I'm so close to...
Let the moonlight dispel the darkness.
Such power.
Everlasting as the moon.
Only I could have shaped the new world. Only I...
Willfully blind. How can you be so satisfied with your fate?
This battle was never about fate. It's about friends, family, and the home you stole from them.
So dull. Only the weak rely on each other for comfort. You shall see. Once I transcend fate, you will be nothing but fodder for my grand experiment!
That will never happen. Today, the moon lights up this world once more.
This loathsome world.
No, this world is our home.
All right. I suppose today is a special day after all.
Extra, extra! Get the hostess, the voyage.
They say a new moon goddess has been.
A new moon goddess?
Who? I guess. Hey,
Are you a convert now?
oh, come on. What does it matter? After everything we've all just been through? That's.
Come on! We gotta get there early, or there won't be any good spots left!
Shh, keep it down. This is a residential area. What if people are still sleeping? Why is it? What about you? Did you rest well? Still winding down from everything that's happened? Okay. Well, we just went Lunatar. Still. Anyway, so chin up, traveler. You should be proud of yourself. Hey! Don't poke fun. You should be glad that Paimon's growing as a person. Paimon didn't think you'd mention it. You have no idea how anxious Paimon was. She was worried sick about you. Well, if you really want to show Paimon you're sorry, you're gonna need to make it up to her. You better be ready to... Phew. Okay. Paimon's full now.
Huh? Hey there, Traveler and Paimon! Good morning!
Morning, Yehuda!
Here. Oh, hot. Careful.
Yeah, shit.
True.
Well,
try telling Boss Neff that. She's not exact.
Really?
But, I think
Paimon's with you on that one. And it seems like plenty of other people agree too. Just listen to the bustling streets.
All right. Everyone's been rebuilding these last 2 weeks, and the evacuees have been coming back in droves. Life's slowly returning back to normal.
Yeah!
Sounds...
Today's boon. Have a nice day.
Are Paimon's...
Hello there.
So, and I know too? What are you talking about?
In the wake of the disaster, at times like these,
And we're using eggs and heating tube. Enough! Did you hear that? The trap...
that's because it's true, I know. Proposal. If you can resist eating today's...
No! Well... I need something to get me through the hard time. Mom!
Yes, dear.
Excuse me. Could I... She helped us get safely out of Notcry, and she helped us get back... but you stole my snacks.
Oops.
Shall we move to the open space near the center?
Thank you!
Aren't you the better pick for this job, Flint?
You underestimate yourself yet again, Master Ilua.
Not at all. I rarely come by Nashitown. I don't know any...
All in good time.
But you're much further ahead on that road, huh?
You're not seeing the There is no...
You say it like you would...
I am... Sigh a little. That is precise.
I'm sure we all also... Whatever. I'll take the job.
Oh, it's... I'm sure you...
If you say so. I've never done this work, but I'll do it.
An admirable attitude to take. We have the... Yeah, quite a few...
Full throttle!
Wow! Everyone's here!
You seem well rested.
I know no one's at. Well, great, but...
I'm sure you had a sneaky swig.
Wait, how...
I'm sure you must...
Yeah, you could say that again. Every time I... Honestly, once things are wrapped up here...
Hey, looks like someone's taking the stage.
Can everyone see okay? Anyone need a boost?
I'll just listen from the back. It's...
You're taking this pretty serious?
Well, it's not every day that I get the chance to see how people...
Soak it up like a sponge. I'll make sure you get a chance to practice for yourself later down the line.
Mr. Varka, are you forgetting that I'm not?
I can knight you. Any particular title you'd like?
Is he joking?
You'll have to figure this one out for yourself.
It is my honor to host the opening ceremony for the League. And to have...
Could this person also have been pushed onto the big stage by the...
We come here today, having weathered the
All right.
Come on.
Nodcry is our home, the land we rely on for survival. And as we chart a course for the future...
Looks like we'll have more opportunities to travel.
I'm sure you'll cope, Lady Moonchanter, given how... Unfortunately, I suspect I'll be too busy at the curatorium.
It'll be all right. I thought you'd... Columbina's return has brought joy to all who care about her. That includes both you and me. As for the Frost Moon Scions, it is up to us.
I like the word. I'm just... The Frost Moon Scions should count themselves lucky that they have a leader as stubborn and enterprising as you. But Nodcry's a big place, with all kinds of people.
Well... Unless...
For now.
What would make...
Getting out.
Then maybe it's...
All right.
You'd be...
Hey, you two! Congrats!
Nefer was trying to...
Sorry, what?
Your conversations are always the most Would you two care to join me for some tea before...
Nicole? Wait, where are...
Sadly not. I'm otherwise occupied right now. If it's any consolation, let me say that how things appear on the surface... Perhaps you'll feel better.
Okay? Has something...
No.
Oh. Well, that's not ominous at all.
Not for the time being. Just think of this as a
You could've... Still, it's never gonna stop me.
All right, fair point.
Yeah. Any update on that crisis at the world's borders?
Alice just informed me that they had their work cut out for them. And now everyone's... The disruption, she plans... As for... We have to... I did... It looks like... Just doing... Of course. By the way, you did receive the gifts from the Hexen Circle, yes? I'm not trying to claim credit or anything, but they're quite similar to the protective talisman that Alice gave Dory, but with...
Oh!
Indeed. We went to great lengths. I'm so happy they came in handy. Still, not fishing for gratitude, by the way. I just want you to be aware that sometimes your friends may be protecting you in ways you cannot perceive. Anyway, I'll contact you if anything... Oh, my angelic instincts are... You should head to the docks next. Your friends are about to board their ship home.
You're here.
You're here too, Hat Guy! Are you heading back together?
No. I'm bound for Sumeru, and she for Fontaine. We just happened to cross paths at the harbor. Everything seems fine. Sandrone may have an abominable temper, but she's always been very responsible with important—
You always speak as if you know us inside out, Mr. Hat Guy.
Maybe I'm just a good judge of character.
I certainly hope that's all there is. Regardless, you have been a significant help.
I didn't do anything special. Sandrone's the one who
Even we were unaware that Sandrone had hidden the real formula inside Polonia's body. She managed to fool Dottore into thinking the formula was running in her system. By installing,
She probably realized that she didn't have the strength to stop Dottore. But this way, she always worked like that. Oh,
well, that's why I'm traveling to Fontaine. She made a request of me long ago, and the time is— She said that should she ever fail in a mission, she'd like me to deliver her core and Polonia's to the Fontaine Reese. She also mentioned that she had made arrangements for people there to set her affairs. Some of her personal effects, such as her notes, were left to me. I've decided to take them back to the House of the Hearth, for safekeeping primarily. However, there is one book among them that I'd like to leave in your care. I'll have someone deliver it to your residence at the flagship at a later date. No, this is her last wish, and I will abide. I can only hope so. I bade farewell to Columbina earlier today. She spent a long time with Sandrone's body, saying her goodbyes.
Oh, is she—
Sandrone's passing has left a great but Columbina surprised me. She offered me some words of comfort before I departed. Despite being grief-stricken herself, she showed an awareness. She never used to act like this. Clearly, she has grown. And, Snezhnaya now I shall return to Nodcry. Columbina Hyposelenia's journey is my ship. Traveler.
what are you still bumming around for? Isn't Columbina waiting for you? I thought today was the day you'd agreed with her to go You're afraid you won't—
Don't say that!
Fair point. They say blood's thicker than water. No matter what, finding the truth is important. At least, that's the life lesson I've learned from my experience. What? Now that Dottore's dead and gone? A little, I guess. But it has— Maybe I regret not getting to end it. Either way, I'm going back to Sumeru. You should continue with your journey, as you've always done.
So, what should we do now? If you want to explore a bit more, just— After all, it hasn't been all that long since we were last— I'm unsure you'd prefer to digest the news about— But, no matter— If you can't make sense of something— Feel better now? Alrighty. Can't quite believe—
Well, you're still welcome. It's just, now that it's all over, I've decided to make some changes. Try and fit in with the Frost Moon Scions. The old— But things are— Hopefully, by the time the next moon—
You'll do fine, Columbina.
You really think so?
We were just starting out then, come on!
I'm only teasing. I know that I have you to thank for pulling me back down to solid ground. It feels good to finally stand firm on the earth where I was born.
Oh, that's great!
Thank you. I'll make sure not to lose it this time. Well then, are you ready?
Lumine, what happened? It's time to learn the truth.
Good. Then let me open the way for you.
Where does this lead?
To our shared destination.
Huh?
Do you remember me telling you about my missing prologue back when we just met? I said that my story, but while I was inside the moon's reflection, I realized that my prologue was really hidden in the story of the time before I was born. But when I obtained the Trilunar Authority and returned to our present reality... Yes, your spaceship. All this time, it has been hidden on the Frost Moon, which lay beyond the great ruler of the firmament.
Wait, them? Why would they do it?
I don't know. Perhaps your ship contains something that is incompatible with Tevat. Oh, did I pick a bad time to say this? Maybe I should have waited until you were on the moon. With no chance.
That would have been kind of mean, you know.
Take me there.
Oh?
Whatever is hiding in that ship, no one else has the right to decide whether I should or shouldn't know about it. Not even the Heavenly Prince.
Very well. Then let's go. Rest assured, Paimon. We will. Thinking about the story that we'll find hidden on the...
Yes.
Stories like that don't exist.
You don't...
I don't believe in endings. The Frost Moon. The moon is very far away from us, so it could be a long journey. After I obtained the Trilunar Authority, I unwittingly saw past events from many of my friends' lives. One was Lauma. She was so young when they chose her to be the Moon Chanter. From then on, the Frost Moon Scions looked to her to bring messages from their goddess. But, for better or worse, I had left Hisi Island before she was ever born. It was not until much, much later that she met me.
I think it's for the best. Because of the way things turned out, you had the opportunity to become friends.
You're right. In that sense, I think we were both very lucky. And about that mage, Nicole. I only recently learned that she has lived in Tevat since the time of the Three Moon Sisters. The Moon Goddesses always had a good relationship with the angels. I suppose our friendship continues that tradition. I never knew that much about her, beyond the fact that she was created by someone called the Lord Artificer. She, too, suffered for a long time before joining the Fatui. Even if only to hear her say nasty things to me. Also, I saw your sibling's story. I'm afraid I didn't see much. It seems that she rarely came to the surface, where the moonlight shines. But I did notice that back when you first set out on your journey, she would often appear nearby, gazing at you from afar with a guilty look in her eyes.
Lumine.
Let us speak no more of the past. I probably shouldn't reveal so much about my friends. It's not my place. Let the moonlight carry us forth. We are very close now. After this, I'd like to bring some kuhenki to the moon as well. If they're willing, of course.
What about your other friends? Will you bring them to visit too?
Certainly. But I'll need to tidy the place up first. This home hasn't received any guests in a long, long time. I remember writing something similar with you on Moon Prayer Night. I believe it was called...
Dodoko's whirligig.
Yes, that was it. You asked me if I was afraid to return to the moon, and I said that I was. The idea that I had gained something precious, only to lose it so quickly. That frightened me. But I'm not afraid anymore. Besides, this time, we're traveling together. We're here. Over there.
Our spaceship.
It's huge. I suppose that the moon is the only place one could hide it. It'll be alright.
Huh?
The way you feel in this moment, I went through it too, on Moon Prayer Night. The door... Solitude for me once meant living a life in... But that night... Solitude...
Columbina.
Go. Retrieve the part of your life that was once lost. Trust me, you will lose nothing by doing so. Look, Tavad is right there. All of our friends are down there, waiting for us.
You're right. Thanks, Columbina.
Finished?
Yeah. Why did you take your eye mask off?
Well, since my return, I've decided. Besides, I've always wondered.
And what do you think?
It's beautiful. I could spend a whole. What about you? What do you think of the truth you found? I haven't looked at another person's expression in a long time, but I think.
Keep this up, and it won't be long before you give Nefer a run for.
Oh.
I always assumed that this was my first time in Tevat. I thought that Lumine and I must have been hibernating in space for centuries on, but the logs show that our spaceship flew over the skies of Tevat once before.
Flew over?
No, the ship barely came to a stop. After that, it continued traveling through space for a long time. It was only after that the ship made a forced landing and... When Lumine found me, could this mean that she left the ship long before I did? Maybe even during our first pass over Tevat.
Are you alright?
Yes, I can feel that the truth is coming together. I remember Lumine telling me that when she first arrived in Conria, she could not recall the past, so this might be something that even she doesn't know.
Here, I made some space for you. Your mind must be racing, and this seems like the perfect place to...
Oh, wait, there's one more thing.
What is it?
Wait here a moment. Hey, call him. An old one, technically. It's been in a cabinet inside the ship this whole time. It's a matching pair with Lumine's. She always liked this set more.
Huh. I don't think there's a huge difference.
Really?
Yes. It's still the same you. You're the... Traveler. Do you consider...
Home is... where... Yes. I'd say...
Would you change your answer if Tevat changed appearance? I mean, if the truth about...
I don't know. But I don't think so. The truth is not what matters most to me about Tevat.
When I was first born, I longed for a home. And when you get something before you're mature enough to understand the world, I thought that a home was a transaction. You give me what I want, but you and your friends taught me what a true home should look like.
That's because your friendship matters to us. It was...
In the past. But after journeying to the distant past where the... Now...
I'm sure your friends are just as glad.
In fact, I intend to make the same choice today as I did back then.
What do you mean?
Well, I've given the Eternal Moon's Marrow to Lauma, and the Iridescent Moon's Marrow to Arlecchino. And now, I shall return my Kuvagi to...
Wait! But what about your body?
Oh, are you worried that I'll disappear again? I won't. Not this time. The Frost Moon has now entered the false sky, and I am the Trilune Goddess. I am only returning to Nod Cry the part of me that it needs. I am giving what I can, because my home is... Oh, and I have some...
For me?
Yes. Come closer.
What was that?
I lifted some of the restrictions this world placed on you. I trust this will help in your future adventures.
My power. It feels like it's grown. Thank you. This will be a great help.
You're welcome. I see you as family, And after everything you've done for me, In fact, here. This flower is for...
Isn't this a moon prayer blossom?
Yes. Don't worry. You will never see these flowers. I'm finally discovering the joy of giving.
Hey, better late than never. What are you thinking about now?
Why don't you take a guess?
I don't think I'll get it in one guess. But I'm sure it's...
That's kind of down into that. The moon, but on the moon, everything feels so... The haze that once enshrouded the sky. I don't have a lot of luggage, but I do. Next, to start with, I want to stay here just a little. After that,
These clothes bring back so many memories.
the journey goes on. For you, like I said, this is not the end. I don't believe there has to be an ending. Okay. It shall cast down. The journey goes, like I said. This is not the end. Okay, it shall cast.
To Jean, acting... this preamble is such a pain to write. It's probably high time we got rid of this acting business. I trust that Dern has updated you. The good news, as for... We found our... As ever... In a... Wait. How am I meant to surprise everyone if I tell them in the letter that I'm heading home? Okay. I will begin sending the expeditionary team back home in waves. I'm sure I hope they won't gloss over the details of my many heroic deeds. But if they do, I think of Mondstadt daily. Please give everyone my best P.S. P.P. Whew. And that, as they say, and with the...
When it comes to local delicacies,